Well, that's unbelievable. I just arrived to go into the home produce section at the Killin Agricultural Show today, 17th of August 24. And that clock is exactly the same time as it was 12 months ago. And it's not as if it stopped or anything, that's the time. I parked up down at the car park, got myself organised and came along here. I ended up talking to some bloke down there, but for quite a while actually, but there we go. 10 to 2 to get into the McLaren Hall. That struck me as really odd. It really did. When I looked up, I thought, oh my god, let's get the camera out and just get that quickly on footage. Anyway, it's not particularly great weather. The forecast sunshine today here at Killin, but at least it's dry. There's been a few showers and it's wetter over in Strathern. But we'll go in and we'll see what's what, Andy. And we'll do a usual bit chat on the camera in regards to the jams and stuff. And look at all the trophies, ain't it? Marmalades. Raspberry jam. I've made raspberry jam before. They made strawberry jam. I haven't made blackcurrant jam, but my granny and my mum used to make it. Well, they made them all. And my mum was brilliant at chutneys. I've made chutney myself too. And these bottles of sloe gin and stuff. This is the artwork for the children. I'll give that a miss actually, Andy. This is the home baking section. I'm trying to go where there's less bodies around. I need to start entering these shows in my home produce because I'm not bad when it comes to making shortbread, biscuits, you know, my oatmeal, my oat cakes are absolutely brilliant. And what else do I make, Andy? I make bread. I'm going to start entering some of these shows with my produce. Let's turn the camera, keep it away from people. This is more children's stuff, you see, it's all kiddies. But it keeps them entertained, I suppose, and gives them something to think about on a Friday evening before the show, or perhaps the whole week before it. I love these flower arrangements, they're superb. It's nice, it's a sort of like a wedding type arrangement, the bouquet there. Yeah, so these would be fabulous on a sort of long tables where all the diners sat down for the wedding reception, munching away at roast beef, and potatoes, and bloody lager. First prize. I mean, I can understand why the judges would have given us ornate display first prizes. It looks very, well, it is very simple. That's the whole idea. Just a bit of nice foliage on top. I can't give you the names of all the, but this is obviously oak leaf here. And a bit of fern as opposed to bracken. And we've got these ones here. This Chinese display with looks of things, or some oriental sort of display. They've got third prize. And first prize for this one here, which is very nice. And there seems to be a bit of theme with the oriental stuff here. Beautiful. Isn't that lovely? These are of course the delphiniums, isn't it? And Jack and the Beanstalk. One of my favourite little books, Ladybird books. When I was about 5-year-old, I used to sit and read all these books, Cinderella and Jack and the Beanstalk and the Three Little Pigs and all that sort of stuff. I used to thoroughly enjoy it. I probably read them several times. But, oh, I wait to see the vegetables. So these are the calendulas and the asters, and I can't remember the name of this, but it's quite a common plant in Scotland. It's very gracious. And look at these leeks, Eddie. These are better quality leeks than they were on display on last Saturday's Aberfeldy agricultural show in Highland Games. But I have to tell you, this cabbage, I'm not surprised it's got first prize. I mean, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, that would feed anyone for a month, anyone who's a family for cabbage. I mean, seriously, what a great plant the cabbage is. It's really decent. I mean, it's not been a great year for flowers, not terribly, but I think the vegetables done better because they had a lot more rain and heat. Well, when we did get any heat, this parsley, I mean, this parsley is just, you just want to start munching it, don't you? And there's more onions on display in Killin than there was at Aberfeldy. I'm going in a sort of reverse. I can pleased to say that the cucumbers, I forgot last year, sorry, the ones last week, I forgot the damn name. They're obviously courgettes, but they were much bigger than that. And here's these varieties of clean-faced potatoes. I'm really convinced now that it's because they get scrubbed clean. I've been eating beetroot of late, like this. I just take the beetroot as it is like that, and just chop that off, the root and the top, and just put it in boiling water for 35 minutes or something like that, and then take the skin off and eat it. You don't need well, you can stick in vinegar if you want to preserve it. But the carrots are lovely too. Not a great, not massive carrots, so it's more fine dining, that sort of carrot, I have to tell you. You certainly couldn't grate that for a pot of soup, could you, Annie? I've got some pictures around here, but I'll not bore you with all the pictures, or photograph images, I should say. And here we are, we've got some more floral displays. A little bit of a theme here. It's got allotment and stuff. Look at the nice rosemary and stuff in here. And we've got some lovely lavender parsley. Very decent spring flowers in here. Look at these cut flowers, Eddie. Very fine dahlias. I love them. I really do. I love all flowers. I'm a big fan. They speak to me, the flowers, you see, they have conversations with me. Look at these roses. A single red rose got first prize from its simplicity, and the scent is absolutely beautiful, you've no idea. The scent's coming from this one, Annie. She shouted me over, she says, I got third prize, Andy, but if it had been for my scent, I would have got first prize. I quite agree with you. I quite agree. Look at the colours. It's just fabulous. And sweet peas in the background. These are all sweet peas, Andy. These are well scented. Oh, my goodness, this is really good for your soul. Yes. It truly is. Yes, these are the Spencer mixed I had these in my garden years ago. I think I mentioned this 12 months ago when I was chatting about sweet peas. I had them all lined along the whole fence, and the lady across the road, Mrs. Brown, she was in her late 80s, and she used to scramble down the hill. And she says, "You've got a lovely garden." I said, "Oh, thank you very much, Mrs. Brown." Then she would start to peel away at the sweet peas. I said, "Oh, just help yourself." She said, "They're lovely flowers. Do you mind?" I says, "No, on you go, just take them." I was always fearful she would slip on the slope and damage herself. Sultana cake. Yes, Mrs. Brown was a character. She said to me, "Would you come and do my garden, please?" She said, "I'll give you money for it." I says, "Well, don't worry about that, Mrs. Brown." And she says, "No, will you come over?" I says, "All right, I'll give you a couple of days, I'll come and chap your door." I went over, and she said, "I'll just come round the house." And she took me round the house, and she says, "Oh, did she take me?" No, she took me through the house, Eddie, and she opened the back door, and she says, "Here, it's here." And I've never seen such a damn mess in my whole life. It was like a scene from a Hansel and Gretel novel. You know, Grimm's fairy tales or something. Hansel and Gretel. It was like there was brambles and tall nettles and roseberry. I mean, it wasn't even a garden. It was more like into the countryside. But I'd done my job for her. And she said to me, "I'll give you £10. I didn't have the heart to say, "Well, it's a bit low," but I've got that sort of face. People always give me less than the going rate. So I took the £10, but she made me some fabulous, what do you call it, orangeade drinks and stuff like that. She was very kind, and she gave me some cake and shortbread. Yes, so there's not so much crowds in here today, so it's not been too bad actually. Have a look around. There's lots of quiches and flans and stuff here. And I don't understand. Oh, it's a lentil soup. I've seen these before. These flasks are all set out, but what it is, it's a flask of soup. So that makes sense. I thought it was who's got the best flask. It was given a prize. You see, that makes sense. So the judges would have the judges would be, they'd probably lying down somewhere in a heap, having tasted all the produce, recovering. But yes, it's all right. But last year when I was in here, you couldn't move for people. It was so busy. So let's go out into the arena and see what's what, Andy. We'll make our way out, and thank you.